Hi, I'm Aiden.
And I'm Nick, and this is From the Middle at Webster City Middle School, and it is October 10th, 2012.
So now it's fall and the chill is in the air and everyone's busy.
Let's go see what the 5th graders are doing.
Hello, I'm Natalie, and I'm here to save your life with lifeboats. Last week in science, we tested paper cup lifeboats to see how many pennies it could hold. Let's take a look. We got to determine the boat's size and test the capacity. Then we tested how many pennies it could hold. Next we graphed it, and finally we took a test on it. I thought it was real fun making, testing, and graphing our lifeboats. Now let's sail it off to Tyler.
Hey Tyler, it's time for the show.
Oh, hello there. This is Tyler reporting from Mr. Barner's room. Right now in 5th grade, we are doing a play called We Has Jazz. Auditions were held before school, and the parts have been filled. The play is November 8th, and I can guarantee you that it's going to be a blast. So you 6th, 7th, and 8th graders need to come on down and watch the middle school newbies perform. Now let's jazz on down to the anchors.
That sure is an awesome program.
Yeah, let's see what the 6th graders are up to now.
Hey WCMS, it is Tyler here to report on the 6th graders' field trip to the Capitol in Des Moines on Friday, October 28th. Some of the places we went to in the Capitol were the Law Library, Supreme Court Room, House of Representative and Senate Chambers, the center of the Capitol, which is a wonderful sight if you look up, and my favorite, the Whispering Dome. We went on this trip because in social studies class we have recently worked on Iowa geography. And one last thing is a fun fact. In some of the pictures, you will see beautiful designs, and those designs were stencil painted. They are not wallpaper. The 6th graders had a wonderful time. Now let's go back in time with Maddie.
Hey WCMS, it's Maddie. On the same day we went to the Capitol, the 6th grade went to Living History Farms in Des Moines. We 6th graders did a lot of walking and riding on the trails. We learned about the 1700s, 1850s, and 1900s. In the 1700s, we learned about the Iowa tribe. We learned about what they did to survive and how they lived. In the 1850s, we saw what one of the houses and a farm looked like, and how to separate the seeds from the wheat. In the 1900s, we visited a house that people actually lived in and that was donated to Living History Farms. We also saw chickens, a sheep, a cow, horses, pigs, and old farm equipment. I hope everyone had a fun time. Now back to the anchors.
I remember when we went to the Capitol, I was too scared to go up to the top.
Well, I did, so let's go to the 7th graders.
It's Grace here, and I'm here to get a closer look at microscopes. In science class, we're learning about microscopes. We've looked at things like leaves, grass, and even a feather. We've learned all the parts to microscopes. We now know how to find the magnification of the objective lenses. We know how to dry and wet mount objects. Mounting is where you have an object in between two glass or plastic slides. We learned how to find the point of view of the objective lenses. I now feel like a true scientist. Now let's look over to Alexis.
Hey WCMS, I didn't see you over there. I'm just practicing for the upcoming concert that will take place on the 18th at 7 o'clock here in the multi-purpose room. Some of the songs that we will be singing are Baby, a melody by Justin Bieber, chosen by some of our 7th graders. And one is that the new chorus and music teacher has chosen, like Cripple Creek, On New Day, and When I Close My Eyes. Speaking of the new music teacher, come on over here so you can meet him. So, Mr. Berner, do you like it here at WCMS?
I like it a lot. The students have been very fun and the teachers are helpful.
Are you excited for our concert?
I am. It's right around the corner and we're starting to sound pretty good.
What inspired you to become a music teacher?
It was my 6th grade music teacher. She was the best. Her name was Mrs. Green, and she made me love music even more than I already did.
Okay, well, I better get back to practicing. Now back to the anchors.
Well, that chorus concert sounds like fun.
Now let's go see what Libby and Tyler are doing.
Hey, it's Libby. In 8th grade pre-algebra, we were learning about like and unlike fractions. And in algebra, we were learning about 1- and 2-step equations. I would like to introduce our new 8th grade math teacher, Mr. Stone. Let's go have a chat with him. Did you teach somewhere else before, or is this your first teaching job?
No, I taught in Waterloo for 7 years before coming to Webster City.
Why did you decide to move to Webster City?
Felt it was time for a change and wanted to move closer to family because my family lives in Boone.
What are the things you like to do when you're not teaching?
Oh, I like to relax, hang out with friends, spend time with my wife and my dogs.
So, Mr. Stone, what's happening in algebra right now?
Well, in algebra right now, we're just starting 2-step equations.
Now let's add another report and send it out over to Tyler.
It was Christmas morning, 76, 2,400 men were hungry. Hi WCMS, this is Tyler here, and in 8th grade we just got done with our history songs. We wrote these songs to remind us about some important events in the Revolutionary War. We got together in groups of 4 and put it to the tune of a song. See if you can guess the song using this one.
Saratoga, Saratoga, 3 armies, 3 armies. In October, British soldiers took us prisoners, took us prisoners. Saratoga, Saratoga, 3 armies, 3 armies. Now we're gonna fight in old New York. America's won, America's won.
Can you guess it? If you guessed Frere Jacques, you were right. Here's another one.
In 1777, we got a ghost of George, along with General Washington, down to Valley Forge. We gotta take some food and we gotta take some needs before the British came to coming and they sell our defeats. Winter was coming and it was coming fast, and 2,500 soldiers didn't last. While we were waiting for the French, we were sleeping on the floor, and then in the night there was a knock on the door. The French came and knocked and then they helped us out. The rest of our soldiers, they had to last it out. That's what happened at Valley Forge. Now let's go defeat some of the British, said George.
So let's sing it on over to the anchors.
So remember that the chorus concert is on October 18th.
And on October 23rd are the middle school band concerts.
And I hope the student council has a good time with their cleanup at Briggs.
Yeah, and don't forget that on October 11th, on Thursday, from 2 to 7 is the parent-teacher conferences. The next show is on October 24th. See you later from the middle.